Decoding the Passive Voice. Recognize and revise. Hello, language learners. Welcome back to our channel where we continue to unravel the mystery that is English grammar. Today, we're going to shine a light on one particular area that tends to give learners a bit of a struggle: the passive voice. More specifically, we'll focus on identifying passive voice misuse and how to correct it. Let's dive right in. Before we can identify misuse, we need to make sure we truly understand what the passive voice is. In English, sentences are generally constructed in one of two voices, active or passive. The active voice is straightforward. The subject of the sentence does the action. For example, John eats the apple. John, our subject, is doing the action, eating. On the other hand, the passive voice involves the subject of the sentence being acted upon. It often includes some form of the verb, to be, followed by a past participle. For example, the apple is eaten by John. Here, the apple, our subject, is the one being acted upon. Now that we've understood the basics of passive voice, let's tackle its misuse. Misuse usually happens when the passive voice is used unnecessarily or incorrectly. Unnecessary use of passive voice can make your sentences sound overly formal or convoluted. It's often better to use the active voice for clarity and brevity. For instance, passive, the door must be locked by you. Active, you must lock the door. Incorrect use of passive voice typically involves incorrect verb forms or sentence structure. For example, incorrect, the book was read by me last week. Correct, I read the book last week. Correcting misuse of the passive voice can be done in two simple steps. 1. Identify the passive voice. Look for the telltale signs. The verb, to be, combined with a past participle and a sentence where the subject is being acted upon. 2. Rewrite the sentence in active voice. Switch the subject and object around, and adjust your verb. Make sure your new sentence still conveys the same meaning. And there we have it, a quick guide to understanding, recognizing, and correcting misuse of the passive voice. Remember, practice makes perfect. Try finding examples of passive voice in your reading and practice correcting them. You'll soon find it becomes second nature. We hope this video was helpful and cleared up some of your doubts about the passive voice. Happy learning and see you in the next video.